need to get my cigarettes. Hello?
What's up, guys? What's up? The phone should work tonight. We've tested it. It will be going to the Google Hangouts. The number is above me. Hope you're all doing spectacular tonight. We tonight are hitting 100,000 subscribers here in probably about 30 minutes. 30 minutes, we will hit 100,000 subscribers. Get this out of the shot. I hope everyone's doing wonderful tonight. Yes, big post. T-minus 21 days until something huge is supposed to happen between, I'm guessing, Trump and Kim Jong-un. There may be a huge trade deal. There may be complete denuclearization, as we are hoping for. And thank you, Debbie Cheryl. Thank you. Yes, who's this?
Hey, this is Josh Ford. I was trying to reach you earlier before the setup, and I was wanting to tell you about the Atlanta pedo rings that are going on.
Okay, tell me about these Atlanta pedo rings. You said you were exposed to it?
Yes. When I was younger, in 2008, I was forced into this place called Laurel Heights, Atlanta, Georgia.
I know Laurel Heights.
And you know what that is?
I've heard of it, yeah.
Yeah, I was one of the people that started the riots there in '08 because they took kids down in the basement, would beat them. They sent them out to foster care. We'd never hear anything back from them. It was really, really brutal part of my life. I still have PTSD to this day and can't shut up about it.
Oh, I would imagine so, man. God bless your heart, man. That is terrible. How long did this occur? How did you get away from it?
Well, it's a long 2-year story if we have time.
Not too long, but let's just,
okay.
Yeah.
Well, basically, when I was younger, I was 12 years old. My mom just started doing drugs. I didn't even know what drugs was. I'm autistic. So
okay.
to autistic people, everything's kind of new,
Yes.
And, well, I thought the best way to get rid of her heroin dealer was to stab him. Not the best choice
No.
on my regard.
Right.
And, well, I stabbed him with a pencil.
Mm-hmm.
And he bled quite a bit. I was in 7th grade. He was a 12th grader in '09 to Tennessee. And they thought I would be an ex-school shooter. So then they sent me to Atlanta, Georgia with the worst of the worst kids. And when I was down there, if you talk out of line once, they'll slap you.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. And if it was too volatile, let's say you're acting out in class and stuff, there was a phrase they would use that would scare every one of us was, just wait till we get back to the unit, because they would take us to the basement where there was no cameras. And
oh my God,
said like Mr. Vaughn touched them, or there was this one that said he was Slick Rick. One person said he touched him, but nobody ever touched me. I didn't have that problem. Anyways,
well, you're lucky, man.
Fight my way to the top, get respect. I got all those kids to calm down. Pretty much. But what I thought was, there's only 4 staff per unit every night, correct? Well, in every unit, there's about 30 kids. So within 2 days, I organized a riot. What we didn't account for was tear gas.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, the police got called. The Atlanta PD came in, and what my plan was half the group bust through the front door and the other group bust through the gym, which were the 2 major exits. And at those 2 exits, there was SWAT members.
Jesus.
Police or something. It was in riot gear is what I remember. And I got trapped in the gym, and they threw tear gas in the gym. And lo and behold, I just remember being carried out. So after that, I planned my escape route on my own and went through the basketball course. I dug my way through, and since I was 12, I could kind of move a little bit.
Yeah.
So thankfully that worked. Went through the basketball court, went 3 units down, went past the nursing station, went up the fence, climbed over, and then I figured out I was on Martin Luther King Drive, and that was no good for a 12-year-old white kid.
No, absolutely not.
So after escaping, causing all this shit, to the point where they won't even fuck with me, they sent me back to Tennessee to a different place, which was really nice. It's called Camelot. But I got out of there no problem, because they figured out I really didn't have an issue. It was more environmental than anything. But that Laurel Heights place, I feel like, is one of those pedo rings you were talking about when they were talking about kids getting taken from rich people in Atlanta.
Yes.
With the Macaulay Culkin video.
Sure. Yes.
And that's why I was like urgently trying to get to you, because I feel like that would be a good lead. And I've been trying to talk to people about this for years, but I don't even know what to do. I just suffer with PTSD every day.
Well, I mean, I suggest.
I have flashbacks.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a psychologist. I mean, maybe you should look into that with your parents or something. And
but you know as well as I do that the system is bought out, and that's why they don't do anything about those places.
I know, man. I guess a good form of decompressing is to come onto the show, man, and you can call anytime and chat with us and decompress, dude, because I know you're probably tired of keeping it bottled up, and what you've suffered through. Everyone on here is wishing the best for you and are praying for you, and we hear your voice, and you need to maybe I don't know, maybe write about it, put it out in a blog or something, or just expose it.
I've been thinking about doing it through my YouTube channel, but I suck at animation, so I use Sims.
Hey, dude, that's cool. If you want me to link out your channel, I'll do it for you, my friend.
Yeah, you can. I'm fixing to work on it.
All right. Sounds good, my friend. Well, man, I appreciate your call. I got to get to other people. Call back tomorrow, man. Call back tomorrow.
Oh, all righty. I'll call when I see the little, live thing again. I'm sorry about calling in earlier.
Oh, you're
I
okay,
mean,
man.
I
That's not your
called too
fault.
early.
That's okay. Follow me on Twitter, man. Get yourself a Twitter account and follow me, okay?
Mine got hacked. How do you redo the name? Like,
Oh, bro, I don't know. I'm sure there's a way to redo it. You just probably have to set up another email and stuff.
one of my fellow friends, they turned my picture into a dick and then like did all sorts of weird shit. And,
Yeah.
okay. Anyway, I'll let you go so everybody else can call and we can have some good chats. But I was just wanting to let you know about Pedo Ring.
Well, very interesting, man. Everyone here sends you well wishes and call back tomorrow, my friend. Thanks for the information, dude.
All right. You're welcome.
See you later. Bye-bye. Great first caller. Great first caller. I hope the best for him, man. I know he's probably going through a ton. So the phone works. Everything works. Somebody definitely check when we hit 100,000. I don't know. It should be pretty soon. Shan Anon, hello. Ringo Starr, On the Beach, Slim Frank, Lisa, Karen Lee, what's up? What is up? What's up? What's up? Nimmy, what is up? What is up? Ringo, the Queen still eats baby natives. Absolutely. What's my email? I tried to send you a video the other day, but it said your email couldn't be found. It's truereporting1985@gmail. Oh, you're good, Josh. You're good, man. My son has autism. Lisa, thank you. Yeah, definitely. The new drop, Kim Foxhoven, 21, 2 plus 3, big 3 days. I think it's more like 21 days. 21 days. Lisa said we hit the 100,000. Did we hit 100,000? Oh my God. Wow. Wow, man. Oh my God. 100,000 subscribers. Boom, baby. That is awesome, guys. And I couldn't do it without you. I couldn't do it without you. Hours, hundreds and thousands of hours of what I do paid off, guys. Damn. Holy smokes. That's amazing, guys. 100,000 subscribers. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Awesome. Somebody call in. Let's talk. Let's talk. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Definitely, please like this video. You can donate to this channel by going to my PayPal, Patreon, or hitting with the super chat. Whatever you guys want to do, whatever you can do. If you can't do that, definitely just hit me with a like. Definitely shadow ban my friends. A lot of people did not get the notification. That's why I insist. I beg of you, please follow me on Twitter. Please follow me on Twitter. No one else is doing call-in shows. It's the only call-in show that's Q format, that's all about the Great Awakening, that's all about MAGA, that's all about anything and everything. This is open forum, open forum. So thank you all. My Twitter, again, is @True Reporting. That's all it is. There's no periods between the T, the R, and the U. It's just True Reporting. And you'll see me. You'll see me. Ringo Starr. Hey, who's this? Please mute your stream.
Hello?
Hey, what's up? Who's this?
Thomas, it's Roach at work.
Hey, what's up, man? How are you?
Doing good. What you doing tonight?
Oh, man, we just hit 100,000 subscribers.
Yeah, I seen that. I'm sitting here watching you right now. Way to go, buddy. Way to go. Don't fuck it up, dude. Don't mess it up.
I won't, man. I won't. We're good.
There's a lot of things I want to talk about tonight that we could talk about. Last night, I wasn't really prepared. I didn't have nothing in front of me, so I probably sounded retarded. But
oh, it's okay, dude. You didn't.
I've done quite a bit of research on a lot of stuff, and what I like to talk about tonight, Thomas, is war.
Let's talk about war.
Yeah. Hey, listen. this baby killing push
Sure.
that the Democrats are doing right now.
Yes.
And the gun push and all the stuff that they're pushing for right now.
Yes.
It's their final push because Trump and Q is really taking them the power away from them.
Oh, I know, man. Absolutely.
And just hey, man, I'm just a regular dude here. I'm a roofer, bro. And this baby killing is my red line, man. I can't sleep very good since this stuff started coming out. Since that governor from West Virginia started all that stuff, I can't sleep very good at night. That's my red line, I think, Thomas.
Yeah, man. There's some sick stuff going on, and it's gonna keep going out, and it's gonna mess a lot of people up. So,
I'm scared for war. I'm scared for. There's a lot of people out here that I think that this baby killing is a red line, Thomas. Man, I'm really concerned for my country, man. Right now, I really am.
Yeah, I know, man. I know. It's it can be it could be intimidating, my friend, but we persevere, we stay close, we follow each other on Twitter, we follow each other on YouTube, we email each other, we stay in touch with each other, and that's what we do. That's what we do as patriots. And you put out information and you stay close, and you that's just pretty much the rule of everything, guys. You band together.
That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing, man. That's a good plan. I'm glad we're doing it.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
I don't really have a lot of people.
I don't either, man.
I don't have a lot of people to talk to about this stuff, man. Most of my people that I'm around in my church and stuff, they can't see it.
No, they're not going to see it until it's too late, but it may not be too late. That's why we're here. We're here to help people cope with it. We're here to help people take care of themselves and to be rational and not to think irrational. This is what we're here for.
Okay, I know you're familiar with Forford over there in Japan. Benjamin Forford.
Yeah, Benjamin Fulford. Yes.
Well, he's got a buddy named David Steele.
I know Robert David Steele. Yes.
Hey, I was checking out that dude. I like that guy, man. I really do. He says a lot of good stuff. But I was watching an interview. It was a 2018 interview with a banker, an elite banker named Ronald Bernard. You ever heard of him, youngster?
No.
This guy did an interview, and all your listeners need to write this down. Ronald Bernard. Y'all listen to that interview. What he says about he was way, 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 way up high in the Illuminati, up there in the Scion of Prairie of the Secret Service, the Secret Society.
Okay.
And he got all the way up there, and he got to the point where they offered for him to do child sacrifice.
Jesus.
And he said that right there stung him and woke him up. And he's telling it all, bro.
Yeah, man.
Ronald Bernard, you never heard of him?
I never heard of him, but I know Benjamin Fulford does. He does, like some people say, he does really good work. Sometimes I'm a little wary of what he says, but it is what it is. I follow him pretty closely.
Good. Hey, what we're witnessing right now, Thomas, is a modern day form of sacrifice. And you remember when I first called you, I told you that I came in from the spiritual aspect of all this. I didn't come in from the political side.
Yes.
Hey, when I see, God saved me, man, about 13 years ago. He saved me and he changed me. He did something to me. And since then, I've buried myself into research. And when I stumbled across, they were killing babies way, 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 way back in the Bible. And that just blew my mind, man. And since then, I've always researched it. And essentially, what we have today is we have a spiritual entity being fed somehow, some way through the deaths of sacrificed children. And the Planned Parenthood has killed 67 million of our people.
Yeah, man, there is There's definitely this human sacrifice has been on. It used to be public. I talked about that, I think, on the last one, on the last chat. That was absolute. People would do it in public. God only knows why this is underground now. I think that it was because it was outed, as what they were doing was not to the right God. You never should sacrifice anybody, obviously, but obviously they were doing it to probably a negative entity that was, giving back to them in some way, probably for their souls though. But, nevertheless, this has been around a very long time, and it is a damn shame.
Hey, you know what, man? Man, I'm getting to the point where I'm starting to think about going and catching me one of them devil worshippers that do that stuff and waterboarding their ass and figuring out everything we can figure out so we can fight this. Hey, these people that they're up against, Thomas, are asleep, bro. I mean, look how long they've been doing their wickedness, and we've been asleep to it, man.
Yeah, but this stuff, my friend, I gotta let you go here in a second. This stuff is coming out left and right. It's gonna explode in people's faces, my friend.
Oh, let me give you props on your last two videos you did, man. That body cam and the Planned Parenthood. Keep that up. Keep it up.
I will, my friend. I will, my friend. Share those far and wide. Follow me on Twitter, please. Follow me on Twitter.
I've already followed you on Twitter and everything. I got you.
Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. I will talk to you soon, man. Tomorrow. How about it?
All right, see you, bro.
Bye-bye. Yeah, so somebody said something about they care about dogs more before babies. Yeah, Riri7 said when they put dogs before babies, it's out of control. Congress may be full of Satanists. I saw a thing like if you kill a sea turtle, if you kill a bald eagle, if you killed something that's, on private property, you get like $100,000 fine. You kill a kid, you just nothing. There's nothing if you abort a kid or kill a full-term child. It's unbelievable. Hey, who's this?
Hello.
Hey, what's up? This is Thomas, True Reporting.
Hey, how you doing? It's Zooted Suit, man. What's going
on? Nothing much, my friend. We just hit 100,000 subscribers tonight.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. I had a quick video suggestion. I don't know if you've ever done a compilation video of all the Trump supporters that have ever been assaulted, and then just put in there and like sprinkle in hate crime with a nice little question mark.
Oh, I can definitely do that. That I do a lot of editing. That's the thing that takes the longest is editing together those. I don't do it all the time, but I do it about half the time. And that's the most favorite thing. Doing this right here, a call-in show in front of people and answering questions and talking about everything and editing. That's what I was put on this earth to do, my friend. I'm not even joking. I love this.
I mean, that's awesome. I wish I was good at it. I mean, I'm not even dabbled in it, but to your last caller's point, man, there's actually a lot of people that delve into that whole Illuminati, Luciferianism stuff. And another big one that's on like Alex Jones all the time is a guy named Leo Zagami. You ever heard of him?
No, sir.
You've never heard of Leo Zagami?
No, sir.
Okay. Yeah, he's a very insightful guy. I just wanted to kind of drop his name out there for people if they wanted to look him up or hear what he's about. But he apparently was born into that, and he did a lot of predictions on the Pope and the Black Pope and all that stuff. And it goes real deep. I can't do it any justice trying to explain what his.
Oh, I like that kind of stuff. I do like that, like the Black Pope and all that stuff. Yeah, I've looked into some of that.
I mean, I was raised Catholic, dude, and I could tell you just anecdotally that, I got out of being an altar boy because this one priest was gravitating a little too much towards me, and I was just like, hey, Mom, I'm not going to do this. And it turns out this other guy that was in there was actually kissed on the mouth in the vestibule by the same freaking priest that was perving on me.
Yeah.
So I was like that's just my anecdotal proof of what's been going on. So I've heard stuff that even goes way beyond that. Like allegedly, and I'm going to say allegedly.
Sure.
They're having child sacrifices in the basement of the Vatican. So.
Absolutely. I totally agree with that, man.
Dude, dude, anything's possible. I mean, shit's so twisted anymore. And I've actually also heard that for them to hold a true black mass, you actually have to use a Catholic priest to accomplish that.
Unbelievable.
Pretty wild.
Unbelievably gross. Yeah, man. That is I've looked into the black pope. Apparently he is way up there and in status and hierarchy. And that's a good thing. If you want to go down a rabbit hole, everybody look up the black pope. That stuff is crazy good, crazy interesting, crazy informative. So dude, great call, my friend. I need to get to other people. I want to keep the show flowing really good. I want to thank you for your support. And please follow me on Twitter, man. Please.
Yeah, I don't do Twitter, but I'll definitely follow you on YouTube.
Well, the reason being is because I'm definitely shadow banned. A lot of people on here are saying they don't get notifications. So yeah. I understand, dude, but if you want information quicker than YouTube, I would suggest getting on Twitter. Just it's very easy to do. But my friend, I thank you for your time and I thank you for your support.
Hey, take care. Have a good night.
You too, my friend. Bye-bye. Yeah, a lot of people are a little sketched out by Twitter. I don't know why. Like your favorite YouTube people on here that are doing their best that they can with putting out information. That is that's the only way to get to you guys. That's the only way as of now is Twitter. So, what I'm going to need to do is probably do a website. So that's my next plan. Hey, who's this?
It's Rocky.
Hey, Rocky. How are you, my friend?
Good, bro. Good to hear your voice again.
Yeah, man. Hope you're doing good tonight.
Thanks for doing what you do, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate you a lot. I called in yesterday. I've called before. I know you remember me. But yeah, I just wanted to say to you, I really appreciate what you're doing. I appreciate the fact that you're not afraid to wear that hat and support the truth. And,
no, I'm not. Not at all.
And there's, this level of courage is something that too many people are too afraid to offend people or whatever is going on. And I wanted to call in tonight, not only just to give you props and stuff like that, but I wanted to give encouragement to the listeners as well. I see we have 205 people watching with 94 likes, which should be 207 likes now because there's 207 people watching.
Absolutely.
But, I wanted to say, bro, that, one thing I've really noticed, and I think we all need to be really aware of this, is that, and we need to remember that to surrender is to win. So the only way you win is if you don't play the game. And we know the truth. That's why we're here. You know the truth. That's why you're here.
Right.
And so when you watch a lot of news, in particular, if you watch Fox or other things, right? There's a verse in the Bible that says, stay out of needless disputes. And there's an old saying. It says, if you can walk away from a fight, a bigger man walks away from a fight without having to fight, right? And
correct.
So by us as individuals just standing by the truth and not allowing this stuff that we know is wrong to rile us up and pull us into these disputes and things like that, and standing strong with who we are, that's going to get us really, really far, And I just wanted to throw that out there for whatever it's worth, and just tell you that's how I conquer the world on a daily basis. For instance, short example, when I'm driving home every day and I'm getting tailgated, because you know how people drive out there is something wrong with the populace these days, man. Just very selfish, self-seeking, self-indulgent, self-centered society that we're surrounded with for the most part. And when someone's tailgating me on the way home, typically what I do is when I'm driving my vehicle versus when I was younger and I would kind of drive wild, now that I've lived a little bit, I tend to back way off from the cars that are in front of me and put a big gap there, you know, like I'm not going to try and push someone else along. And when someone gets behind me and they're close, I just pull over. You know, if I'm in a spot where I can pull over and let them pass, I pull back in and I keep driving, you know?
Right.
And it's just a little example, but, you know, I don't know. How are you? What are you doing? You good?
Yeah, I'm doing good, man. I'm, you know, I get a little stressed out. I'm really, really happy about hitting the 100,000 subscriber mark. This was so far ahead of schedule for me to do that. It's incredible. Been through a lot of ups and downs, and I'm fighting back. You know, I hit a real low a couple weeks ago, maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago, when I was trying to set all this stuff up, and you know, it's finally finished. The video works well. The green screen's up. The calls are good. The only thing is I get demonetized for every video just because YouTube is just, they're hitting me pretty hard. But you know, it's okay. You know, that's why I need people to follow me on Twitter so that they can get the information. I can get the information to them rather than being censored, which is such garbage. It's so unconstitutional that they can censor conservatives. I mean, why? Like, I understand why. That's a stupid question, but it's just such bull crap, man. Such bull crap. But it's okay, my friend.
You know, it makes you that much more of an overcomer, right? I mean,
yes.
If you look at how the majority of people respond out there, and at first Trump used to kind of respond to the stuff that people would throw at him, and
yeah,
it would kind of like to grab hold of him. Now he just stopped responding to it, you know, and he's gotten so much better with that part of it, you know.
Sure.
And it's just part of the process, and I mean the fact that they're, I don't know, what you're doing is really rare, you know, and just I want to give you encouragement to just keep with it and keep trying and keep feeding the audience and sticking with the truth and the things that you're going, because I truly believe that no matter what people's color are, their race, whether they're white or black, Hispanic, Chinese, Caucasian, whatever you want to call it, and me and you know, as conservatives or Republican or whatever you want to call it, I don't say I'm anything as far as a political agenda, but it's not about race. We're not racist people. It's not about anything like that.
It's not.
Or less, people like me and you, and I believe the audience, it's about what America's foundation was built on. And so America has a real tight-knit foundation that it's built on. And this is why all these topics and everything gets thrown out there where it gets real gray, because the more that we unweave the foundation of what this country is built on, is the more is the you know what I mean? You know, you can fill in the blanks there. And I don't know. I don't know, man. I just wanted to call in again to just to let you know, bro, you're good. You're a good guy. You're a good person, and
thanks, man.
A lot of the audience is too, you know. And
everyone usually that gets in here, everyone who gets in the chat is really nice people. Every one of them, people are just saying, you know, that just like William Winmore said, I tried to follow you on YouTube. It unfollowed you instantly 3 times. So you see what I'm saying? Like, it's very frustrating. It's very frustrating. But I'm not gonna.
Alone. I could tell you firsthand, man. When I first got in, like when Obama came into office in the beginning.
Yes.
I was really upset, not because of race or anything, but just because there was another liberal, and it was more of unweaving America's foundations and values. And I started. I gave up working full time because I had some money saved, and I started doing my own protest type stuff, making like elaborate signs in LA and holding them up and things like that. And it got to a point where I was literally harassed by cops.
Yeah.
And, you know, things like that daily for a couple of years, until finally I retaliated against them. And then And now I've kind of shut my mouth on doing things like that, you know. But I had to learn my lesson, and so it's not just you being censored. You know what I mean?
Oh,
and,
I know.
And that's their biggest. That's their weapon, man. Yeah.
It is their weapon, and it's a low blow. But my friend, Joe, I appreciate you calling in. That was your name, correct, Joe?
It's Rocky.
Rocky. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, I had a lot of energy yesterday, but today it's Tuesday. I'm a little bit more tired today. So
I understand, man. I understand. Tomorrow's hump day. We'll get through it, and we'll continue to persevere. My friend Rocky, thank you for calling in, dude. I appreciate the support and the love, and call back anytime, man. Anytime.
Yeah, we'll get through this. Life is good. God bless you, brother. Take care.
Take care, buddy. Thank you. Bye-bye. Yeah. See, yeah. 803-399-0044. Thank you, 27 Sparkle. I'm very happy. She says for you, True. 100,000 subs. Enjoy and take the night off. Our president's family are a national treasure. Joe Martinez says thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. Yeah, so we can I wouldn't mind looking at these the definite Q posts. You're way ahead of schedule for subs. YouTube can't stop everything. No, David, I don't think they can either, man. I don't think they definitely they try their best. Twitter unfollowed you 3 times. Yeah, that's crazy, guys. Crazy. Unbelievable. Well, Trump should be speaking. It'll probably be because they're on the opposite side of the world, so they're probably getting ready to go. It's probably early in the mornings. Early in the morning. So there'll probably be a speech or something we'll get it tonight in the middle of the night, maybe early morning, 4 a.m., something like that. So I'm stoked. And, Q said that, 21 days until something big is going to happen. And they said it's been in the workings for a long time. It's already been planned out. Everything's been planned out. So it's cool what it is. I hope everyone's doing wonderful tonight. If you want to call in, 803-399-0044. Debbie, Cheryl, I know. It'll probably, I'm not going to wish that, I'm not going to manifest that. So MSM is going to water down it. Oh yeah, that's their job. Wagon wheel, my friend. I haven't seen you in forever. Good to see you. I hope it's free energy, Lisa says. That would be great. David Hamrick, I know you have, man. I greatly appreciate that. 803-399-0044. It should just ring. It's been doing it all night. Do I have to use Skype? No, this isn't Skype. We're using Google Hangouts. So you can just call your number. Just call the number from your phone. 803-399-0044. And it should just ring. Should be no reason why it shouldn't. There you go. Hey, who's this? Hey, who's this? Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, Drew, how you doing? Looking crisp as always in your hat.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah, hey, so I was just letting you know, I sent you some information last night. Pakistan and India are getting into it right now. Optics, my friend. Russia, China, and all those guys have just released press statements saying that U.S. Special Forces are actually in Colombia right now. I believe that we are seeing an international world coalition for this big event that we're about to see, man. And India and Pakistan, we should be paying attention as well with everything going on. That's why Trump is visiting all these other countries and stuff, I believe.
Yeah, you did send me something. You said that they're cutting off the water to Pakistan. India is?
I'm sorry, say that again?
Oh, I said, didn't you send me something about India cutting off the water supply to Pakistan?
Yeah, right now, since 1970, they've been pretty adamant as not pushing tensions out there. Mm-hmm. And last night, a bunch of airstrikes went down. They are actually in war right now. A hot war is what we'll call it right now. And so I believe very much so, which was the beginning of the first summit with Kim. You got to realize if we pull this big thing, such as getting the cabal and stuff, we are going to need the support of all these other countries that are still linked with the deep state. Because don't get me wrong, congressmen, senators, a lot of those deep state are in the pockets of other countries as well. So Trump is working those other countries as well.
Well, most of India is pretty pro-Trump, man.
Yeah, exactly. So I just wanted to let you know, you might want to keep an eye out on what's the tensions out there. I think that the reason he's out, politically going to a lot of these countries, talking to Kim, talking to China, talking to Russia, is for no matter what happens, is the ones that are going to be on the light side, so to speak. He has to go around the world and get these other countries knowing what's going on just as well as, America. And with the tensions in India and Pakistan, and now the fighters are actually in the air, bombs, missiles are going off as we speak right now, started last night.
Wow.
This is very interesting.
Well, I just, like I said, I'm sure there's if they have a war, I don't want to get involved with it. I hope we don't get involved with it. It's maybe, optics. I don't know. I'm going to have to look into it more, my friend, just so I don't want to sound.
Look into it. The only reason it brought my attention up is because President Xi simply said that he wants tensions on both sides to be going. But you got to think, if you look at World War III or just in general, the allies versus enemies, Russia, China, Turkey, Syria, all that stuff, like it's more than just here on the soil. It's the stage being set up on a world view, my friend, globally.
It could be, my friend. I need to look into it more. People are definitely agreeing. Huh? What's that?
I said, yeah, check it out, my friend. I just wanted to let you know, check it out whenever you get some time. Look into it, man.
I will, man. Thank you for the call. People are agreeing with you, by the way, on the chat. So.
Okay, cool. For sure. And, God bless you, man. And just like I said, optics. I think you're 100% right. We're seeing optics here for the setup of something pretty big.
Absolutely, man. Thank you for the call, my friend.
All right. Thank you.
Later, dude. Bye-bye. Yeah, so definitely that gentleman did send me something on India and Pakistan. India is cutting off the water supply through their rivers. I think they're doing something to block the water flow to Pakistan. So I don't know what's happening, but, sounds pretty serious. In all honesty. Hell yeah, Pepe's got my back. Hello? Hello? You're really bad connection.
Hello?
Yeah, now I can hear you. What's up, man?
Is it good? How you doing?
I'm good, man. Who's this?
This is Wagon Wheel.
Hey, Wagon Wheel. Good to hear your voice, my friend. How are you?
Yeah, it's good to hear you too. Just want to congratulate you on 100,000K.
Thanks, dude. Thank you.
Can't wait to see that button hanging on the wall.
Yeah,
it's going to be pretty great to hear.
That was one of the that's one of the big accomplishments, man. The biggest accomplishment is being able to do this full time I don't think we're too far away, but with this censorship, it's definitely it's an anchor. But we're gonna definitely persevere and push through it, my friend.
Great. Yeah, I dream for the day then, YouTube pulls the plug and everybody gets the traction that they deserve. There's no more shadow banning. It's going to be a beautiful day when that happens.
I don't see YouTube particularly going anywhere. Like, I think it's just so big. There's not anything that's really competing with it at all, literally at all. So it's all they have to do is, if they lifted that censorship, that algorithm, oh my God, that's what I'm telling you. I'm telling you, me, Jordan Sather, Dustin Nemos, Praying Medic, Corticon, In the Matrix, Tracy Beans, so many others, McAllister TV. That will be the news. That's when the news will change, I think.
For sure.
Yeah. So, it's a crazy time we're in. It kind of keeps me on the edge of my seat because, I really do, I rely on the advertisement in my video, and when it gets demonetized, it is a little, it can get you down because, they should pay me. It's what it is. But, whatever.
Yeah, I can see eventually the culture will change at YouTube there,
Yes.
People will change, new people will be hired, and it's going to get better. I just believe it.
Oh, yeah. I totally agree, man.
I haven't been able to spend too much time, like we had our son, so it's been, diapers and bottles, so.
Oh, you had a baby?
Yeah, we just had a son about 6 weeks ago, so.
Hey, congrats, man.
From the Clintons, it's been great,
Yeah, definitely, man. Congratulations, dude. I, just being as knowledgeable as you are, and you're a good guy. I know you're going to be a great dad, my friend.
Hey, thank you. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have as much time to research as I usually like to, or spend time in the live chat, but you'd be surprised how much I'm lurking, so.
That's good, man. I appreciate every bit of the support. Trust me.
Hey, not a problem. Well, I'm going to let you go. Again, congratulations to everyone, and hello to everyone on the board. So, Jeff, good night, all right?
Take care, my friend. Thank you.
Bye.
Later, Wagon Wheel. Bye-bye. Wagon Wheel. Been with us for a very long time. Haven't seen him in a while. Congratulations on being a new father. Barbara Perry, thank you. Thank you, ma'am. On the lighter side, where's RBG? She's not walking on this realm. I can tell you that. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you for the super chat. RBG, my friends. Where is she? I wonder where she is. There's actually some other information that's coming out now that's about the Awan brothers. I guess they had a third brother that died in a Tesla vehicle. It hit a tree head on, and waiting for more information to come out from that. I'm pretty much putting together a lot of it to try and make a video, but just waiting on a little more. Hey, who's this?
Hey, this is William Wymore.
Hello, Willie. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing well. How are you, sir? Congratulations on 100,000.
Thank you, man. I'm doing pretty good, my friend. Doing pretty good. What's on your mind?
Well, so I wanted to tell you that I went and found you on Twitter.
Yes.
And what I was saying is when I tried to follow you, it unfollowed you 3 different times before it allowed me to follow you, and it stayed that way.
Yeah. Jesus.
And I also wanted to mention, so what I noticed on Facebook today, it's like these social media platforms are getting super ballsy. Because I had somebody I had made a public comment or a public post with regard to supporting Trump. And I had somebody with Trump derangement syndrome come on and talk about how he was a traitor and blah, blah, blah. So when I tried to reply to them, Facebook would not allow me to reply. And then when I tried to delete the comment, Facebook would not allow me to delete the comment. So I had to actually delete the entire post. And I've been noticing things like this have been getting more and more prevalent. It's like they are not even trying to hide it anymore. It's just complete censorship.
Yeah, man, this is and we were told this was going to happen. We were told that they were going to, tighten the reins a little bit on conservative conspiracy channels, and you know, I'm just gonna push through it. You know, if I have to get a website, I will. But you know, I have come so far. I don't think they're gonna get rid of, you know, a lot of channels. I know that. Do you follow QAnon?
Yeah, absolutely.
So you know the list that they put out. I know In the Matrix was on there on the list of the top 200 Twitter accounts to be known as what is it? Disinformation, maybe some disinformation, whatever, blah blah blah. But I wasn't on that list. Praying Medic wasn't on that list. Jordan Sather wasn't on that list. A bigger channels than me weren't on that list. So, you know, they definitely.
It was like they randomly picked people because, yeah, there was a ton of really big people that weren't on there, and then there were some smaller people that were on there. It was just really random.
Very, very random. And I'm sure that was an algorithm that picked all that stuff out. Guarantee it.
Yeah, absolutely. And then further, I just want to say one more thing. I think the guy 2 callers ago was absolutely right about it being global. I'm not sure that it'll all pop off at one time, but we're definitely seeing movement. I mean, if you look in Europe, it's Yellow Vest movement. In South America, the new president of Brazil, what's going on in Venezuela, what's going on with Pakistan and India. I mean, it's absolutely happening all over the world. And, you know, it's 100% global. So anyway, I just want to tell everybody, keep up the great work. I love your channel and look forward to watching more.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I really mean that. Call back anytime.
I'll do it. Thanks, man.
See ya. Bye-bye. We are a well-oiled machine tonight, my friends. If you're having a great time, if you're enjoying the music and you're just enjoying the camaraderie and the information that's coming out, leave a like, donate if you want to through my PayPal or Patreon. I'm putting out a lot of information, guys, a lot of podcasts, a lot of content. Hey, who's this?
Hey, Thomas, Ringo Stark.
Hey, Ringo, what's up, dude?
Congrats on 100,000, man.
Thank you, dude. It sounds like you're driving. Are you driving?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, thanks, dude. I appreciate the support you give in the chat, and you know, it means a lot to me, my friend. It really does. Like, I'm not just saying that to say it. It really means. I see your name come up. I get excited. Everyone, you know, the people that come back time and time again, you know, I truly see it, and I don't take it for granted.
Yeah, you know, I just got to say thank you to you. I've been doing truth for a long time, and there's people that are real, and I think I was there like on one of your first ever, you know, I'm not saying shit about me, but like you're real, and there's a lot of other really good people too, and it's just so exciting for an old guy like me to like come across like real people on social media and YouTube. So thank you.
Dude, you know, that means a lot because, you know, yeah, I've tried everything. I tried my best. I've even risked just changing the whole platform of this channel. This is the only call-in show on, you know, talking about QAnon and where we go, the movement and all conspiracies, open forum, MAGA, whatever you want to talk about. This is the only call-in show on YouTube, I believe. I haven't come across one yet. Dude,
you know what? There's one other one, and the guy's called Zach, and it's he says gematria, but it's actually pronounced gematria.
Yes.
News Effect. He does the call in, and he's a different guy, and me and him don't exactly see eye to eye on some things, but he's like you. He does a legit grassroots call in, but you know, good on you. Like, I didn't come into this because of politics. I found all this, and I was actually there with pamphlet and on those first.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, fuck, like QAnon, like what the fuck is this? Like I'm not political. Like people get upset with me, but whatever. I mean, it's amazing. Within 1 year, it's like this exponential growth rate. Like this was so obscure and so like not even real, and no disrespect, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, I understand.
Like, yeah, and I remember like, you know, I just go, you know, where I think it's real, I just get on it, and I got on to what you were doing, and there's lots of, I don't mean fake, like, you know, Oscar Wilde said all bad poetry is earnest. And so I don't want to, like, when I say fake, I don't think people are, you know, insincere.
Yeah.
But I think Q said it best. Like, there's a lot of people that want to make money. And, you know, I think for anybody listening or for any of us, just to remind ourselves, you can always make money off of something. And there's people that, and whatever, they want to make money off Q. But Q said it. There's also people who believe and like are good people. And
yes,
that's what I'll shut up. But that's what excites me.
Yeah, man. I mean, yeah, there's really good people out there that put in a whole lot of time, man, a lot of time into. And you know, like I said, I do this. There's one other guy that gives me information. But everything, all the technical stuff, everything you see, I get a little help here and there if I hit a wall. But the majority of the time, this is all me. 98% is me doing this.
Yeah. You know what, Thomas? Like, you have 100,000 peeps because of your heart. Information is a product. It can be sold. It can be marketed. It can be manipulated. But, you know, what I love is to see, and despite whatever censorship or, you know, shadow ban, whoever they are, and like I know quite a bit, but I won't, you know, I don't want to get into that so much, but it doesn't matter. The point is, an optimistic, positive, and you know why? Because that's what human nature is. We humans are positive. We want to be around people that are positive.
Yes.
That's why you get 100,000, brother.
Yeah, dude. I know. I try to be as positive as I can be on here, especially when things that you don't see off camera happen. I definitely, you know, I'm doing all I can, my friend.
Like, I've studied all these things beyond belief, and you know what amazes me? I'm going to tell you this just straight out. Like, I'm not going to give a bunch of bullshit on here. My grandma, everything my grandma ever said,
yeah,
is like the fucking way to live. And I'm not being arrogant. Like I'll just give you a little bit. Like I'm very well educated. I've been very fortunate. I'm grateful. I've had an awakening. There's a bigger picture. I've seen it. But you know what? My grandma, if you go back to what your grandma told you, you know who the bullshitters are.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't give a fuck who you are. Like all these highfalutin, you know, there's people come on social media or politics, whatever, and they have information and inside information, and yeah, we're all kind of a sucker for that. And yeah, I mean, I get it. I mean, I'm a human. Our ego wants us to be first and to be the best, and yeah, okay. But you know what? There's an inner wisdom that is just
way more powerful. It's intuition. I don't know what to call it, and I used to scoff at it. I'll be honest. When I was a younger guy, I just thought, oh my God, these fucking hicks from the sticks.
Yeah.
You know, what would my grandma know? I mean, what would she know? But man, she could figure. I bet you she's dead, of course, but she would have figured. She'd be a QAnon.
Yeah, man.
Grandma would be a fucking anon.
That's awesome.
No shit.
I love it, man.
You know, because she was. I was lucky. I thought I was unlucky.
Yeah.
But I'd go out to the farm because my parents would drop me off on the farm,
Mm-hmm.
and I thought, oh fuck you! I'm a city slicker, right? I'm in schools. I'm like upper guy, right? And I got to be with these fucking stupid farmers. You know what? When I look back, that's what we're missing now.
I know, man. Where are you from?
I'm not going to tell you.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine, man. But you say you're sick.
You know, I'm pretty lucky. Like I worked my way up. Like a lot of what people talk about with the banks and the money system. I really believe, like, if you ever, I mean, I have hundreds of followers and I don't even have content, and I'm not looking to preach, but I work at a very high level in the money business, in the binny, as 50 Cent says.
Right.
In the binny.
Right.
And, you know, I went up the main line, I've sat there with the richest old guys, but of old America, these were guys that, they were wealthy, but they believed in employing people, and I'm not trying to defend creepy, rich, people, but there's good people, and I sat with a lot of old guys that, you know what? Like, don't shit on them because they built the town and they built the business. But, there's a lot of guys in this country that took care of people.
Yes.
And they employed a lot of people.
Correct.
And I know I'm kind of going on a bit, but I got to say this. Like, I used to go up and I went up the main line. I mean, I've been in the big clubs. I've been in the big places, like the DuPonts, like you go to Wilmington, too much money kind of, like you get third, fourth generation. Like these people don't work. I'm not talking about those guys, but the gentleman who really built some great businesses in America.
Absolutely.
When Trump, I'm not a big Trump guy, I'll be honest, but when Trump talks about building jobs, I was very fortunate.
Hello? We lost him. We lost you, Ringo Stark. Call back tomorrow, man. Let's get some more people on here. Hey, who's this?
Hi.
Hey, who's
Martin
this?
From Cleveland, Ohio. How you doing today, Tom?
I'm good. What's your name again?
Martin.
Martin, you're coming in. Yeah, you're good, my friend. Yeah, you're coming in nice and clean.
Man, it was so hard to get through today. I must have called 100 times and kept going. I think your phone's being censored, brother.
No. I'm doing that when this thing is great. Google Hangouts is awesome. If someone's on the phone, I can block other callers from coming in so it doesn't interrupt the stream. So when one person hangs up, I'll allow for whoever can get through.
Oh, okay. So, well, congratulations on your 100,000, brother.
Dude, huge accomplishment. One of the biggest accomplishments for sure.
Yeah, I see think you're probably really the only person on the planet, brother, that, someone could call in and say whatever they like without being censored by moderators or by the host of the show, who really just trying to make money, most of them. I used to call in coast to coast. Now they don't even let me call in. It just hangs right up on me whenever I connect.
I usually give everyone, there's a timer on each call. I usually give everyone about 5 minutes. So to say whatever they want to. And, what's on your mind, my friend? What's on your mind, Martin?
Well, I did want to say something about, free speech. I mean, this United States was supposed to be the bastion of free speech.
Uh-huh.
Instead, we're the masters of censorship, the champions of fake news.
Correct.
They're murdering people for telling the truth.
They are. They're trying to kill. I mean, you can look at Terrence Williams. I don't know if you know who that is. He's a black comedian that basically spilled the beans on Kamala Harris and Jesse Smollett being related, and then his Lyft driver drives him 65 miles an hour into a bridge, which is insane. Yeah, they'll take anybody out.
Controlling our cars with the little computer chips in our cars. Same way they did the small planes. They can just same way. Hey, get a few of these people, in there in a plane chartered in California. We'll shut it off.
Yeah.
Try to land like that. But I did want to mention something about.
Can I ask you a question?
Absolutely.
Okay. You're the abductee, right? Am I wrong?
That's correct. I am a contactee.
Contactee, yes, contactee. So, what are your thoughts on the X-Files? Do you think that director Chris Carter was getting intel? Because I believe that anyone in Hollywood, anyone that's got a big show like that, is definitely getting intel. If you follow that show, it is incredible.
I've been watching it more recently than back in the day, and I've known. I don't know if you know this or not, but in real life, now not on television, in real life, Fox Mulder, his father was killed by the FBI because he found out the truth and he was telling people.
You talking about David? Are you talking about David Duchovny?
No.
You're talking about Fox Mulder.
Listen, I'm not talking about television. I'm talking about in real life. Real life Fox Mulder. He was an FBI agent.
Oh.
Murdered by the FBI because he was telling the truth. And then the FBI says, oh, we're going to stop doing that. We're not going to, that's it, it's over. We're not, we're just going to let it all out, whatever wants to flow. And yet they've been doing nothing but intimidating and murdering innocent people. Now, David Duchovny said, if you watch it back in about 1995, he said, now, he didn't believe in aliens.
Yes.
But then after about 5 years, they asked him in 2000 if he believed in UFOs and extraterrestrials. And he said, there's definitely something to it.
Right. Yeah. X-Files is literally probably my favorite show of all time. I love that show oh my God, it's so good. I'm not a big fan of I'm not a big fan of the actors themselves, but that show is so good. So good.
So in my case, I say my prayers at night. I always ask God to send angels. And
yes, angels are soldiers. They're here to protect you.
Right. The grace come. And they told me that in 3 days there would be federal agents following me everywhere I went.
Mm-hmm.
And sure enough, 3 days later, dogs barking 2, 3, 4, 6 o'clock in the morning, 2 SUVs full of federal agents. I figured they were gonna. And I did call Coast to Coast AM. I told millions, tens of millions worldwide on the internet. Hey, folks, American tax dollars hard at work. This is what you're paying for. And then
yes.
the very next day, There were no more SUVs following me. So what really happened is, they're forcing it on us. The FBI are forcing extraterrestrials to come to my home to warn me to change the outcome. Because I do not believe that the federal agents' plan was just to slash my tires or break my windows out.
Mm-hmm.
They had something more severe. I was able to, after 30 years, to shatter the cloak of secrecy surrounding the UFO phenomenon. And that is just to say, they started this Earth, they started all of this life, they've been helping our evolution since the beginning of time. They taught us about mathematics, astronomy, astrology, spherical trigonometry. They helped to motivate and inspire
Correct.
our greatest political and religious leaders.
I believe that.
And their prime directive is to teach our people about God.
Well, that's gonna hit hard with a lot of people. A lot of people they're gonna not agree with you. I'm on the fence about that. I do believe that there are grays. I do believe there are Palladians. I believe there are reptilians. I believe in all this kind of stuff. And
In the end, everything that has been hidden will be revealed. And that's all I'm doing. Sometimes the truth is a hard pill to swallow sometimes.
Sure.
But, we are all Q followers. He is the one. Q started. He said, consider the vastness of space, that we are not alone, that UFO secrecy is of the highest classification. It's at the top, everything. The child sex trafficking and all this other corruption is lower. Secrecy, UFO secrecy is the highest. They do not want the people to know the truth, and they will murder and kill. They will put these people in mental hospitals and pump God knows what kind of drugs they pump into them to keep this quiet. But it's too late, Tom. I told you everything. They're here. They've always been here. They'll be here long after there's no more people like me and you.
Yes.
When the next breed comes, they'll be helping us.
Well, Martin, I always enjoy your input. Actually, across the office on the opposite hall or the opposite wall, I have a picture that says "I want to believe." And it's the one that Fox Mulder has in his office. I have the same exact one on my wall. I want it. I want to see it. So, Martin, thank you so much for your interesting input as always. And call back tomorrow, please, if you can.
I will. Thank you.
Martin, take care, dude.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Yeah. Hey, guys, if you're financially able to, if you want to donate to the Super Chat or to my PayPal or Patreon, I would greatly appreciate it. This is free content. This is a lot of work in the making. And if you're not able to financially, you can definitely leave a like. Please leave a like in the chat or on this video so more people get recommended for it on YouTube. Hey, who's this?
Rose.
Hey, Rose, what's up?
Hi, Thomas. I've been waiting to talk to you. I just want to add something in with this censorship stuff.
Go for it.
I can no longer like or comment on any videos on any of my devices. I have to use my husband's device, and I had to open a new account. YouTube just shut me out.
Yeah, I've noticed it. I noticed my Twitter. I've noticed my Twitter acting a little bit strange. It's like lagging almost when it has to refresh. And YouTube is just excuse my language, a shit show at this point. And
it's crazy. It's crazy what's happening here.
Yeah, there was I think I released one video. I released two videos today actually. One of the videos had 75 likes within about, I don't know, 6 or 7 minutes. 75 likes and 0 views.
Yeah.
So it's like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
like, that's so obvious what you're doing to my channel.
Well, it's obvious. Last night when you went live, I tried to get on, but what it was you weren't live. Like there was no chat. There was no chat. It was like a recording.
I don't know. It's weird. What you can do if you don't see the chat, there's a drop down arrow up under my video, like up under the actual video playing. It's literally right below it. If you click the drop down, it'll drop down the chat. So maybe that's what happened. Who knows? But I think from here on out, Rose is nothing but we're a well-oiled machine. Like I said before, the quality's good, the numbers there, the phone's working, the chat's working, green screen is working. We are just hit 100,000 subscribers. We are a tank making our way through. That is what we are.
But one thing I do want to say is,
Go for
honestly, if Biden decides he wants to run,
Mm-hmm.
we are going to have so much censorship. It's not funny because we all know he's a pedo.
Oh, yes, absolutely. And the same thing with Michelle Obama.
Well, Michael.
Yeah, Michael, excuse me. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, with Michael. Yeah. Well, Thomas, I really appreciate listening to you. Stay strong and keep on keeping on, right?
Keep on keeping on. I totally agree. Thank you, Rose. Call back anytime. Anytime. I appreciate it.
Thanks. All right. Bye-bye.
Yes, ma'am. Bye-bye. Yeah, guys. So I was told about, somebody mentioned Slim Frank. Yeah. So there's a way that you can block your IP address. Should I maybe look into that? Should I look into doing that? I think it's like a monthly fee, but maybe that would break things up. Hey, Delette 2150, what's up, man? Or madam, I can't remember. I haven't seen you in a minute. Yeah, Rose is away. William Roach. No, what is happening is they send it out after the live video and it says that you were live. It's happening within the Matrix also. Weird. VPN. Does anyone say, would that work? Would VPN work? I wonder if that would alleviate the censorship. Shannon says it's amazing. Yes, like virtual shield. So phone is changing my words. Weird. VPN is in New Zealand. I think they're awesome and hardly heard of and cheap. But would that alleviate the censorship? They can get you no matter what you do. I'll have to check it out, guys. It hides your IP address, correct. Works amazing, Shannon says. Okay. Maybe that'll lift it. Bob M, thank you. Yeah, Dorota says, yes, it will show you in other places. That's cool. That is awesome. Hey, who's this?
I'll have to check it out, man.
Hello? William Roach, Thomas, Virtual Shield, love it. Hey, Thomas, what William Roach? What? Hello?
Hello?
Hello, who's this?
Hey, this is Steven. You hear me all right?
Yes, I hear you good.
Cool. Man, it's kind of hard to get in touch with you with 192 viewers only. I think that's pretty much a lie.
Yeah, I know, man. It could be, well, when somebody calls, I block the other people from calling in so it doesn't interrupt the chat.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
the reason I'm calling in is because something like popped out to me when I was looking at the Q post.
Tonight?
So, it was a couple of weeks ago, and it's been running in my head for a little bit. So, the Q likes to use the word map a lot.
Yes.
And sometimes when he uses it, it's capitalized, and
Yes.
other times it's not. So when you look it up, you get two different types of results for map, right? And so today I noticed that it stood for, in the Podesta email, that it was a minor attracted person.
Correct.
But when you try to logically think about it, when he says the news unlocks the map, it, to me, it's got to stand for something else. So I've been pondering it in my mind, and I've come up with a couple of theories what it could be.
Okay.
So an acronym for MAP is a military action plan.
Okay.
It kind of works, but to me, I've also thought of like mass awakening plan or mass awakening power. So is it possible that having a group consciousness would change some of the outcomes that we're seeing? I don't know. It's kind of deep, but something to think about,
To change the global consciousness?
Like, it could be because he's always said that we have the map, right?
Yes.
You have the map. From the very beginning, he said that.
Yes, from the very beginning, he said that, yes.
And he says news unlocks the map. So if the news is discrediting themselves, and more people are starting to wake up to all of this, then maybe it's pushing possibly a different reality that's better for our future.
I like your thinking, my friend.
It could be, I don't know, it's a theory. Maybe the acronym could stand for something completely different. But as long as the idea is out there and floating and people can dig, then it's a good idea, I think.
Well, I have yet to figure out what the map says. Yeah, you said news unlocks maps. So, it doesn't mean what is the pedophile term for map? What is it? Minor attracted person?
Minor attracted person, yeah. That's what it was.
News unlocks map. So maybe the more news that comes out, maybe that will a lot more pedophiles. I think a lot of the pedophile stuff is one of the most major problems happening in America, happening around the world. We know it. They know it. I know it. Maybe that's what it means. Maybe that is what it means.
Yeah, I think there's still a few different meanings to it, but yeah, that's definitely one of them for sure.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
That's one of the main goals. Yeah.
Yes.
Sure. All right. Congratulations on your 100,000. I'm sure you have a lot more. They just suppressed the hell out of you. So,
yeah, they do.
Good work, man. For sure.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you for the support and call back anytime. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
Take care, man. Have a great night. Bye-bye. Yeah, guys, we'll take one or two more calls. Yeah, kill your local pedophile. Kill your local pedophile. Like I said, guys, if you do not follow me on Twitter yet, please do at T.R.U Reporting. You can also donate to this channel by going to my PayPal and Patreon, or definitely donating during in the super chat. Excuse me. Hey, who's this?
Hey, Karen Lee.
What's your name?
Karen Lee.
Hey, Karen. How are you?
Good. Congratulations on your 100,000.
Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate that.
Two things.
Go for
I
it.
think we should get Trey Gowdy on the line since he's from our wonderful state.
Yes, he is.
And yes, and also the whole 5G, 6G thing.
Mm-hmm.
The wall it's like two things. It's the physical wall, and then it's there's another interpretation of the wall in the sense of he's protecting the 5G, the brainwashing, all that technology that we're afraid of. He has already been he's blocking that.
Yeah, I did a podcast on that.
Wall.
I did a podcast on that.
People are afraid that, that it's going to hurt you and stuff like that, but he's protecting us from that. That's the whole another meaning of the wall.
Yes.
So people really shouldn't be. I was afraid also until I saw, I can't remember, it was Serial Brain. It wasn't me, it was someone else that did a decoding on that.
It was Serial Brain. He did it.
Yeah. So that's why it's not the physical wall he's worried about, it's the other wall.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He's talking about the 5G, 6G wall that's supposed to keep us safe from that. Obviously, the technology is rendered to hurt us, but maybe the technology has been tampered with by white hats to therefore not harm us.
And think about it. When he comes out and he says, he's excited about the 5G, 6G, or whatever, think about it. As much as he's done for us, would he really come out like that if he knew it wasn't protected? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not as afraid now as I was previously because, I don't know, there's a lot of double meanings for everything through Q and stuff like that. So
yes,
I just find it interesting in that people really, maybe not worry as much.
Yeah, I think
now before, I don't think it was protected. That's why people are afraid because yes, before I don't think it was protected, but now he's, they're working behind the scenes, stopping all of that technology and whatever it is that's making the phones bad.
Sure.
Now I'm not as worried about it.
I'm not as worried about it either. I'm not worried about too much of anything, to be honest. The only thing that I would say be wary of is if Q says, false flags incoming, don't go to popularized places where there's compacted people. That's what you got to look out for. Other than that, I'm not scared.
Well, yeah, and if you have the faith, where you go, your path is your path.
Correct. Yes.
You could walk out your house and get ran over by a car. So as long as you don't live in that fear and you have that faith, then it is what it is. You can't live in fear. Fear is a negative vibration.
Fear isn't real. If you get rid of fear within all of us, all you have left is love.
It's an illusion.
It is an illusion, correct. Thank you, Q Uncensored, for the super chat. Thank you, my friend.
You're welcome.
Right. Yes, ma'am. Have a great one. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Q Uncensored, thank you. Thank you. That really means so much to me. You have no idea. The censorship is definitely affecting a lot that's going on this end. On the beach, you don't like Starbucks? But you like Dunkin'? McDonald's coffee is good. McDonald's coffee is good. Hey, who's this?
Hey, Thomas, it's Ringo Stark again.
Hey, man. I gave you a lot of time. We're rounding up the show, my friend.
Oh, is the show over?
Yeah, we're rounding it up, my friend.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. I just wanted to say one thing, and that is the Great Awakening is all about the individual.
Yes.
And it's all within each person.
I agree, my friend. Ringo Stark, thank you again for calling in. I appreciate you calling in. We're rounding off the show. Call back tomorrow, okay?
I just didn't want to leave it on all that bullshit. Like, just
You're good.
bottom line.
You made up for it, dude. You're good.
Peace out.
Peace out, man. Later, dude. Ringo Stark. Ladies and gentlemen, he's alive. He's alive. I was waiting for you to call in. Where is he or she? Where is he or she? T.R.U. T.R.U. If you want to call in real quick, try to. So it looks like people don't like Starbucks. McDonald's is good. Hello?
Hi, how you doing?
Hey, who's this?
My name's Neo. I run Q Uncensored. Say congratulations, man. Jared sent me.
Oh, dude, yeah. Informative info, right?
Yeah. When you were on his show, I think when he called me, I think I met you that night.
Okay, yeah, man. Thank you.
Man, 100,000, dude. That's impressive. That's really impressive.
Dude, yeah. We've been going a year and 26 days. A year and what is that? That's about 37 days.
That's awesome. Yeah, I just started our channel last month, and I had no idea how hard it was. Like, I give you guys a lot of credit. You know, a lot of people sit back and talk shit, but what it takes to produce or to make, especially you, a one-man show, like it's really impressive, man.
Dude, it's a lot of work.
A lot of your viewers and everything. Like, I've been listening to the show much. I don't follow YouTube as much as I used to.
Mm-hmm.
I just spend a lot of time on the channels. Like, I love it. I mean, my Samsung watch, you know, I have access to it.
Yes.
I have this thing about proving logically, do everything logically.
Yes.
You know, like rationally. I can show you things, man. Like dark to light, right?
Yeah.
All right. You know what a stringer is? Oh, how a marker activates a stringer. Okay, a marker is something that's said over and over and over, like you said.
Yes.
And it's significant when you run into a stringer with two markers. So if Q says the clock is ticking, and then he says panic in DC, that activates a stringer. So you follow them two, and they lead you somewhere. One I want you to test out later, and you'll see I'm absolutely correct. And you can maybe show some of them tomorrow. Dark to light, I think I know what that's about. The Barraconde Manfield, that video, we'll get down. That explains the third movie. It explains how Hillary Clinton gets arrested.
Do what now? What movie?
This is a trilogy. You know, A Traitor's Justice is the first movie. Do you remember the poster Q dropped with Guardians of the Pedophile?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the movie. If you look at all the drops, okay, I've been in this about a year. I was in a car accident a year and a half ago. I fractured my neck.
Uh-huh.
I couldn't walk for like 2 months. I wasn't allowed. All I did was when I found Q, like I was depressed and sad. I mean, like Joanne said, I wanted a fun distraction. Not like conspiracy theories. To me, they were conspiracy theories. But I just kept watching videos, and everybody on YouTube I subscribed to. You too, a while ago.
Sure.
And then I started reading Imperator Rex. He's the guy that inspired the Joanne videos.
Mm-hmm.
Joanne's first video is actually the plan to destroy the world, or how the world was almost destroyed by criminals. That was the first one. If you go on his YouTube channel, you'll see. But it doesn't talk about Q at all. So I was into that before I heard about Q. And since then, not only do I just believe that 100%. I mean, I believe in the empirical. I believe that it's no longer a coincidence. I believe that we can rationally and logically validate you. But that video, I just want you to do this. You'll see that I'm right, and then tomorrow you can show your audience if you want. It was just activated a couple weeks ago with the Ronald Reagan "We the People" video, right?
Uh-huh.
If you watch the Ronald Reagan video, you see he says "We the People" 5 times, 5 booms, right? Before that, the post before that was 5 booms, so that activates it. It's a hard kind of algorithm to explain. I'm doing a bad job at it.
Yes.
But anyway, at one minute and 41 seconds in the Ronald Reagan video, it goes dark. Then 1 minute and 45 seconds, it goes light. 20 seconds later, it does the same thing, 201 to 205. If you do the Barraconde Magfield video, Donald Trump, this will be Donald Trump elected. 56 seconds in, it says "We the People." That activates it.
Mm-hmm.
You count from there, right? Like I said, it's an algorithm. And where it takes you to, it takes you to, I think, 2 minutes and 40-something seconds, where it says she should be locked up. And that entire, it's a deviation. Somebody was talking about how news unlocks map. All that means is deviation. He wants for Q proofs. So at first, the actual map made by Anons is Q proofs side by side, where that's why 0-0 or 0 delta is so important. That's why they talk about it so much at the Q proof itself.
Mm-hmm.
But those deviation points, those deviation markers mean something. They tell a story. The first movie is FISA. Like if the Patriots fight,
yes.
You go on Patriots, Patriots fight. It's crazy. It not only does it give you the checklist, but it's happening now. We're at FISA. Next is FISA, and then I guarantee Mueller's going to give his report after the first 20 pages. It's not going to be fully D-class. It's going to be 20 pages to prove who signed it and to prove that Rod Rosenstein lied to Congress about when he signed it. After that, it's Huber and Horowitz. That is Panic in D.C. That's the second movie. And then after that is Guardians of the Pedophile. That is the State Department. Hillary Clinton, when she, uranium, everything around there. That's John Huber and Inspector General Horowitz has had one mandate, one expanded scope of the mandate. And that is Hillary Clinton, the Clinton Foundation. They've been doing it since November 17, 2007. November 7, 2017. They've been 470 employees.
Yes.
The entire office of the Inspector General at his disposal for an entire year. They tried to get a second counsel. Jeff Sessions didn't let that happen. Jeff Sessions was a Scaramucci model. Like, he was the original Scaramucci model. It should be called the Sessions model.
Yeah.
Dude, there's just so much, dude, I could say. But I'd like to talk to you sometime, dude. Like, I run the network Q Uncensored. You know, we have a lot of social media. We've got about 15,000 members.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we just merged with a buddy of mine because we're getting into the memes as well. But, yeah, man, if you could find this or take my information, I'd love to talk to you sometime. Or Jared to give it to you. Yeah.
Yeah, you can email me, dude, at truereporting1985@gmail.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, and tell Jared I said hello, man.
Yeah, I'm going to be on there tonight with him.
All right, buddy. Well, thank you for calling, and you sound extremely you sound like an anon, through and through. So, my friend, thank you for calling in. You'll be the last call tonight. I appreciate it, and call again, please.
I definitely will. Thanks, man.
Bye-bye. Thank you. All right, my friends. I appreciate all of the donations, all of the love, all of the support. We got to 100,000 subscribers tonight, and it means a great deal to me. It's special. Tonight's special. I'm glad we could all spend it together. There's plenty more, a lot of content coming from this channel. Again, I advise you, please, 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 even if you don't like Twitter, if you're afraid of Twitter, I don't know why you would be, just get on Twitter and find me so that you get the notifications when I'm going live. because YouTube is obviously going to censor the heck out of me. So again, before you leave, if you have the opportunity, if you have the finance to donate to my Patreon, my PayPal, and or the Super Chat, I would greatly appreciate it. If you're not able to, please leave a like and share this video, this stream. A lot of good information tonight. It's 100,000 subscriber night. And, you know, guys, I greatly appreciate it. And I hope you all have a wonderful evening. God bless you. And please be safe and please be kind to one another. I will talk to you very soon. Have a wonderful evening. Good night.